want a friend who will never leave your side? Introducing Chauncey the Bear.
And how was it working with Chauncey?
Oh, you got more time with him, so.
And he's moving.
Yes.
Yeah, he likes to say hi.
What's up? Did you like working with him?
Yeah, he was very exciting to work with. There are actually multiple Chaunceys, and there's a mock-up version of Chauncey that I have. Our director, Jeff Wadlow, gave him to me on the first day, and he made him promise me that I would keep him with me all day, and I did, and then I started hiding him around set to scare people.
Yes. I feel like the scariest moment is when I got into my dressing room one morning and I opened my wardrobe and I see Chauncey just sitting in my room, and I'm like, okay, nice scare to get me awake in the morning.
It was really wild because the lead puppeteer on that, out of Spectre, his name is Mark Vanello, and there was one moment where, you know, I was complimenting one of the puppeteers, and he was like, yeah, no one's ever like complimented our puppeteers before, and me and my husband were like, that can't be true. We're like, no way, there's just no way that you were doing this work.
And nobody's complimented.
There's no way, I don't believe you.
I heard that there were multiple bears, which I assumed, and lots of practical effects, but like, what were some of the challenges that you guys faced with incorporating these bears and even making the big bear?
I mean, they were typical Blumhouse challenges. I mean,
that means cheap. He didn't have enough money.
I mean, look, as a filmmaker, I love working with Jason because he trusts his filmmakers, but the one rule is you gotta like play within the box that you're given. And so, you know, figuring out a way to realize all these practical effects, make the big monsters within that budget, you know, was a challenge, but fortunately we did it. We had a great team, and Blumhouse was super supportive, ultimately, of everything we were trying to do.
Chauncey's coming for you. I would say this would be a good one if you want to watch your first horror movie.
If you want a few little good scares. But
If you want like a jump scare and you're like,
you have a nice little
There's a few
comedic
jump scares in
balance.
the movie.
It's a nice balance.
It's a nice balance of like, oh, ha ha ha, and a nice, ooh.
I mean, it's like a psychological thriller in many ways, right? There's like, it's a hereditary, you know, I'm giving Elizabeth Moss.
We've been doing a lot of entry-level horror. Young girls, they really love horror and trying to get them excited about it. And I think this movie falls into the Megan Five Nights at Freddy's kind of skin of a starter horror movie for a new generation of horror fans.
The term I've heard used quite often is gateway horror. It's like, how do you get people sort of into the genre? And ultimately, this is a movie about a child's imagination.
I'm excited because I think it's not what you're going to expect.
Who doesn't want to hang out with an
Who
imaginary
doesn't?
teddy bear?
Exactly.
Never ever.
Thank you for watching, and thank you to our sponsors and Patreon producers for making this video possible. Hit the subscribe button so the creepy fun never has to end. This is Hannah reminding you to keep it creepy.